Hi guys, and I thought I'd do a different video to what I normally do. I thought I'd do a comparison on weathering from the factory ones you can get from Hornby, Bachmann and Helgen, etc. to the customised ones which you can send off to people you know or companies. I think there's one called, is it TMC or something like that. They do a lot. So yeah, I just thought we'll do a comparison and see what you guys thought, which is the best or which route you'd go down if you were going to get one weathered. Would you do it yourself, or would you get someone else to do it, or would you just simply go and buy one from a shop that had already been weathered? This video will have the pros and cons for both. There's 3 sets of weathering in my eyes on this table, and we shall go through them in a minute. So first up, I'll show you what locos we have on show on this video. We have the standard 5, which has been reviewed by it was a request. Someone asked me to review it, and it turned out to be a Somerset and Dorset loco. The next up we have a Britannia weathered. This is that's a Bachmann one, and this is a Hornby one. I have no way I'm going to pronounce that name. This comes from a pack with weathered coaches. I thought it was pointless getting the weathered coaches out because I don't have any customised weather stock to compare them with, so it was really unfair. But if you want me to show them in a later video, just let me know. I'll gladly do it. So we have that, which is a standard 7. Then we have this. This is the Hornby Super Detailed 8F weathered. And is it? I was getting the wrong way around. Is it Tiger Teacher or Teacher Tiger has the Black 5 version, which will probably look nice together. And then next up we have the Earl class, Bachmann weathered Earl class. Yeah. I thought I'd go something different with the weathered one. It's just weathered. Then next up we have let's see, Alinea Robinson 04, or is it the Great Central Railway 04 basically. This is done by Bachmann again. This was weathered from the shop. I got this from Tutbury Ginny in Tutbury, which is just down the road from me. And I also bought the Great Western version in clean version in green with Great Western tender. There. Then next up we have a WD 280 Bachmann again weathered. So that's the factory weathered ones, and then these two here are well, I know one is done by a person who simply weathers stuff for Hornby and Bachmann, I'm told, by a friend of mine on Facebook. What is it the got scarred? The LMS loco basically is it said it was factory weathered, but looking at it, as you can see, some of it's worn off. I don't know if they strip it and clean it or what, but it is factory weathered, but I don't think it is. I think it's customised, as you can tell by the number. It looks a bit weird. So yeah, so that's why them two are in there, because I'm not too sure if where to put them really. And then we are on to the locos that Kyle Williams weathered for me, or TRS Trains. He's a one-man band, and he weathers locos to any spec, any loco he will do. He's a nice guy to get on with. He does wonderful deals. I should really get more weathered by him, but I don't really want to disturb him current times because he's a bit busy with family things, I think. So yeah, so we have this, which is we started off as a early Hornby Railways A4, and believe it or not, it was the Mallard. But I have one, and got this at a cheap price. Works perfect, no issues. So I thought I'd go a bit different and get it weathered, and we renamed to to Commonwealth of Australia. Is it Gretley Road 4472? Thought the Emperor of India was a weird name or a long name. It's nothing compared to the Australian one. It does look a bit long, doesn't it? So yeah, that's weathered. I'll just show you. It is Hornby Railways, which is weathered up from inside. It's that's all gold plated, or whatever you want to call it. And as you know, the motor's in the tender. So we have that one, which he wonderfully did for me. And next up we have the Franco Crusty 9F, which is this is the railroad one, and he said it's one of his best that he's done, and it's definitely one of my favourites he's done. This one has real coal, which we'll get onto in a minute when I do the pros and cons, just showing you what's out. This is taking longer than expected. I do apologise. Then next up we have a West Country class, Cleverly, weathered again to my spec. It's got the usual stuff. Got watermarks on the tender. You really can't grumble. So yeah, and then over here we have the Dorset 7F, I believe it is, customised, weathered again. He's on most of these locos. He had added his own detail on the front. He does that as well, which makes it look better. That's got real coal as well. And then next up, which you might have seen this one on Sam's channel, Sam's Trains channel. He put a picture up with his 9F before I got into YouTube, because I didn't think anyone would see it, because I didn't know I was going to do a YouTube channel. So yeah, which it was sort of green, and I have been condemned about the Evening Star, because lots of people think it's a preserved loco, and it should be clean. It should be prestige. It should be perfectly clean, no dirt, no nothing. But it's a freight loco, and I wanted it weathered. Do I regret it? No. It does make the loco look a lot better in my opinion, but you gotta let me know what you think. So alright, so that's the locos, and so we'll start on the pros for the factory weathered locos. Quite simply, you can pick them up in train packs, in whatever, and they're already there. You don't have to send them off. The weather is already there. Some may not look good, some may. It depends on what you're after. So yeah, they do look. The factory ones do look good. Like I said, you can pick them up in train packs, whatever. But then going against it is, well, simply if you want a certain loco weathered, then simply you can't. The Hornby or Bachmann or whoever don't do a say you want say you want Britannia weathered, and Hornby don't. Well, clearly Hornby probably won't do that one. Then you've got to obviously go and find someone, or look on the web to find who will do it for you. But then if you're not really fussed how it comes, then that's fine. Go for the factory weathered. Don't get me wrong. Some factory ones do look awesome weathered. For example, is this? Now this is actually weathered by Bachmann. Like I said, it's just look at that. It's just so nice. It's for a factory weathered one, yeah. And I didn't pay too much for this. I think it was for this one and the class, the 3000 class that I mentioned earlier. I think for both of them it cost me 130 for both of them, and they were brand new at the time. So yeah, you can pick them up rather cheap. But then again, you haven't got. Say about the thing, you haven't got real coal in them. They still look like. Well, they still look like they I've just come out the factory. There's no real coal. It doesn't really. It just looks like there was and some of them it looks like there was a mess up at the factory with the painting. So they decided to weather it. It doesn't do much for it. For example, as much as I like it, this ATF here, it's weathered. You can't tell, but it's weathered. It doesn't. It's very lightly, I might add. But yeah, anyway, and then I'm just there for show really. And then on the pros and cons for customized locos, which I will include the N15 because it's done by a guy privately, but in this case I will include it. You can pick any loco out of your collection and come to some sort of deal with the guy or the person who's weathering it. I don't think TMC will do deals on your weathering. I'm unsure if they will do deals on your weathering, but I know Kyle will, or he has done in the past for people I know and me obviously, and he keeps you up to date on every part of the process, and you'll ask how you want it, would you like it light, would you like it more heavy? He's not bothered if you annoy him at all. Like you keep asking him questions over and over again, like I do. It was just me worrying about the locos. So you can get them all customized. Like I said, he does. Some will do renaming as well. I know my local Muller shop does renaming. I got my Derby County renamed. It was Leeds. I got Winston Churchill renamed. It was Tangemere. So don't be scared to ask questions if you know someone who will weather or a shop that will weather. Like I said, he might do you a deal on the loco, the weathering. He might say, well, I can do you real coal, the hot weathering and the detail on the front for £25 plus postage. He might do that. these private people might do it, and it works out a lot better. But then again, you know, some might just turn around and say, no, I'm not willing to do that. It's a fixed price for this and this. But yeah. And the bar 2, the coal loads do look better. That's obviously an A4 one, which I forgot to ask him to put coal in that. That one looks nice. There's some in there, which I asked for, and you can see that the watermark around the water cap, and then on the 7F, you can see it is proper coal, and then obviously the 9F Evening Star is just not really, but you can buy the coal yourself and do it. So yeah, it's up to you guys. If you know, it's up to you if you want to get locos weathered. Then these are your options. Obviously, I can't do it myself because I'm heavy-handed. As a few people know, I am heavy-handed. I can just about service a loco now, but saying that I am heavy-handed, so I'm basically a beginner. But there's some nice people out there that will help you. If any of you'd like to see these running in a running session, let me know. There was no running session planned today because I don't know how it's going to go down with you lot. You might hate the video, then that's your choice. You might like the video, or it might not be your cup of tea, obviously, you know. And some companies will, some people that do weathering separate will weather any loco you want. Just bear that in mind. Any loco you want, they will weather it. So yeah, you know, I was going to get my little 040 Santa Express weathered for a joke, but I chose not to in the end. So yeah. So anyway, if you have any comments, please let me know, because I am intrigued to find out what your opinion is on weathered locos and even preserved locos weathered. You know, it's yeah. Just let me know what you think, please. I do apologise. This video might be a little bit too long. I just wanted to get something different out there and see how it went down. But yeah. So anyway, guys, hopefully something up Friday, depending on how I'm feeling. But anyway, I hope you all have a good week, and God bless. Bye.